Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new series on the channel. I hope you all enjoy the series that I'm starting today. It is Wrestlequest. A game that I've been very looking forward to playing, not just only on the channel, but as for fun. One second, my cat's being an ass. Bella, stop doing that. I did not mean to almost step on your tail. One second before I do this, guys. Let me pet my cat. There you go. See? You're all better now. I did not mean to almost step on your tail. You're okay. Anyway, let's start the game here on Wrestlequest. Alright, welcome to the toy room, where every action figure, toy miniature, and plushie dreams of wrestling greatness. You can see all the lands that are going on, like that one. That's the junkyard over there. From the board game Jungles of... I don't even try to pronounce that. Yunji? I don't know how to say that name. I don't even want to try it. To the wintry winds of the Great North. What up, Diamond Dallas Page? Hey, Christopher. That's alright, Iron Taylor. It's alright, buddy. But you're here for Wrestlequest. You're here for the Wrestlequest. Showing all the Macho Man stuff. Hey, Jeff Jarrett. Every toy lives, breathes, and craves wrestling. Practicing their slams and paying homage to legends that came before them. You have been playing this game? That's nice. Many talents of creativity and imagination have sprung from the toy room, and many fabled battles have taken place here, both in and out of the ring. On one such tale and its many battles, both plastic of heart, is about to begin, and the quest of this size takes not one hero, but two. Good to see both you and Taylor here, Christopher.
The next match is set for one fall. From Columbus, Ohio, he's 6'2", 237 pounds. The Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Yeah, I like this. Hey, there's Macho Man Randy Savage. My favorites ever. Oh, great. Oh, yeah. We're here to see the cream rise to the top. So if you want to find me, don't look sideways. Don't look behind you. Just look up. No way, Macho Man. Forfeit the match and give the championship belt to its rightful owner, me. Listen, Lizard, you gotta earn this belt with madness and ring. That belongs only to the best. And that's why I'll be the champ for a long time. Dang it, 10,000 years as world champion. Ooh, yeah. Are those shades a little too dark? Can't you see that I have this place ready to explode? Explosions don't scare me, you stitched up cotton ball. You can't win by cheating. You always think that you're such a hero, don't you, Macho Man? You can't win when the deck is stacked against you this bad. And that's the bottom thread because Stone Age said so. You can't win. Stone Age, you're just a grain of sand in the desert of the macho madness. Ooh, yeah. Flying elbow. Look, we exploded the arena. Perfect. Look, game's over. The ring exploded. Hello. That's fine. Wow, wow, wow. Did you guys see that? There's Randy Santos.
Are you kidding me?
Forget it, Randy. We never get tickets this late.
Not from around here.
Come on, we can wrestle outside. Sure, why not, kids? Yeah, you can watch this later, Christopher.
So who's your favorite wrestler?
I love that voice. Go for it, Randy. The flying elbow. Oof. Good thing that this isn't the plastic mattress. Man, how do the pros do some of those high-flying moves without hurting each other?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? It's all fake, dude. What? Watch your mouth. Yeah, Peanuts, shut it. You really think it's real? Really? Of course it's real. It's about as real as Todd. Hey, counterfeit toys are still real. Shut up, Todd. And you, Randy. Even if wrestling was real, which it isn't, you'll never be a pro. No kid from our town ever could be. You can't be more wrong. Wrestling is real, and I'll be its greatest champion ever. Well, yeah, have that mentality, kids. Always make sure you have that mentality. The mentality of you always be a good thing in life. Ah, yes, this new outfit feels... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But I better get out of the main part of the gym. Mr. Stretch wants me to train the new students. Radar in the bottom corner will help you stay on course. Icons will appear for quest objects, shoes, shops, and healing. When in doubt, look here to keep slamming in the right direction. Yes, I'm right here. I'm at the top here. Look at that awesome Macho Man poster. So control as you move around with the analog sticks. Or you can move with the D-pad. I prefer the analog sticks. The A button is to interact with stuff. So you just open that locker, but there's nothing there. B is sprint. X and Y don't do anything just yet. Yeah, welcome to Wrestlequest. This is just the tutorial we're doing right now. Anything in the vending machines? No. There's the exit, but we're not going to go on the exit yet. So hope you guys are enjoying this first part. There you are, Randy. Get in the ring and show these greenhorns the ropes. Love this guy's voice. You got it, Mr. Stretch. Alright, rookies. You want to learn how to wrestle? You want to discover how to win the crowd's loyalty and hear their cheers shake the very foundation of the universe? You want to become a coiled spring of excitement, the most electrifying thing the wrestling world has ever seen? Okay, you're gonna rip off The Rock? Sure, rip off The Rock.
I'ma bust you up, boy.
Man, this is downright poetic. Then, you're in the right place, machos. Take notes and soak it in. Now we get to see some gameplay. This is Wrestlequest gameplay. On your turn, you can strike, taunt, use an item, or use a gimmick. Let's practice the strikes first. So you hit the A button on Xbox. If you're playing on Xbox, the other ones... I don't remember the... I think PlayStation, it's X. Okay, let's do a strike on Brutal Hands here. When you strike, you can earn some extra damage if you match the button prompt. Oh, nice job. Ow. Most attacks have chances to send your opponents to the ropes. Try it, Amigo. Amigo. After knocking them into the ropes, you have a chance for a follow-up attack. So I hit the same button. Nicely done. Check out your height meter down at the bottom, so do that. That measures how pumped the crowd is in your favor. You can raise the height meter by mixing up your attacks and nailing button prompts. Like right there, just counter-attack them. Hype up the crowd for extra damage and even to earn some powerful moves. On your way, you can build hype by using taunt. This will generate hype equal to 2 plus your influence. All that grandstanding will leave you vulnerable, though, and you'll take 25% extra damage for one round. They just taunted him. Now I just got hit by a lot of damage. Taunt is risky, but will help build hype quickly. Beware, though, if the hype meter trips in your enemy's favor, they'll gain extra power. Speaking of extra power, let's try a gimmick out. Hit X. So here's your gimmicks. You got South of the Border for Randy Santos. You got Prepared for your tag team. You got Pin. So let's hit the South of the Border. Grab an enemy and show them some spikes.
Spice so nice, brother. Time for a sleep.
Stunner! And then hit him off the rope today. There you go, we did a lot of damage to him. Such power, such strength, such Machio. There you go, we spawned our first
Bust you
tutorial.
up, boy.
Wow. What happens if you fail the prompt after knocking the enemy into a ropes? Then the enemy will use that momentum against you, so you better nail it. Is the only way beating an opponent to make them lose all their HP? Mo, no. In fact, most other wrestlers you face will have to be pinned. Absurd. See how this guy looks weak and ready to drop? We call this state fatigue. You can fatigue an enemy by bringing them to low HP. Some abilities might also fatigue enemies as a debuff. Let's send them to the mat with a strike. Okay, sure. Now this enemy's fallen. When your opponent is on the mat like this, he's going to be put into a submission. The pin option will be available. So let's pin him here. For the 3 count.
Time to give people a new team.
Successfully pinned them, you have to hit the button when the indicator's in the green zone.
1, 2, 3.
There you go, I pinned him. So that's Wrestlequest gameplay. Nice, now the enemy is down and out. If you fail the pin attempt, your enemy will kick out and recover some HP and always attempt to pin again after damage. Be on your guard though, enemy wrestlers can also pin you if you're too weak. Once you're pinned, there's no coming back. Also note that not all enemies will need to be pinned. We leveled up. And we leveled up again. Here you go, we're level 3. All of our stuff is upgraded. I'll go over other stats later. And that covers the basics of wrestling. Strike and slam your opponent, and be sure to hit those button prompts for extra damage. Beat them up enough, and they'll be soft enough up for a pin. Remember to keep things exciting and interesting, keep the crowd engaged, so that you can retain control over the hype meter. Thanks, Randy. Why don't you lend a hand with the other greenhorns around? When you're done, come see me in the AV room for some lessons with other advanced students. You press and hold B to run. We already know how to do that. These guys are having a ladder match. Yeah, punch the dummy. Punch the dummy. Can we talk to the other guys?
What's wrong with that guy?
What's wrong with that guy? Did he drink a bad slam shake? I'm afraid not, amigo. He's suffering from a status effect. Many abilities to add lingering effects. They'll help or harm you. Vain means you're potentially influenced by the crowd's behavior. You are less powerful when the crowd is negative towards you. The drained hype meter will cause you to generate less hype with a myth each action. Mint condition toys are super valuable and will protect it, taking 50% less damage. Generate twice as much hype with each action when you're vibing. Burning units lose 5% of their HP every turn. Yeah, he's supposed to. There are many more status effects, so be sure to stock up on healing items or weird gear that protects you. Yeah, Randy Santos is actually supposed to be like the Macho Man. There's a character that we'll talk about later on that is supposed to be like Bret Hart.
What?
Who knew a gut buster would be so gut busting? Ugh. Yeah, that's what a gut buster is, you silly. So yeah, Randy Santos is like Macho Man because his favorite wrestler is the Macho Man.
What?
What's with the ladder? Are they repairing something? The only thing they're fixing is the lack of spice in this matchup. Many battles include some type of extra steam or rules. These themes amp up the challenge of the crowd. For a special match, M2 victory is a matter of playing by the rules for that match. Like, for example, a tables match or a ladder. Is Toy Box Timmy John Cena? I think he is. We'll talk about him when we get to him. Okay, well, let's continue. Looks like we got someone here.
I don't want your excuse.
What torso should I choose? It's really all about the fringe. fringe is important, but you also should consider the materials that the torso is made of. Each material reacts differently to many types of elemental damage out there. If you want to know what element your enemy is going to use, prepare for it. Yeah, so here's all your torsos and stuff for that guy. Anyway, let's head into this room.
This is my
Alright.
domain.
Who here knows the secret of pumping up the crowd? I do. It's baby oil. Come on, Leonard. Leonard. How many times do I have to tell you that baby oil is not the answer to everything? By the way, Iron Taylor, most of the wrestlers in this game are based off the 80s and 90s. So I believe that Toy Box Timmy is based off someone else. You know what? Get out of here. Go do some burpees till you puke.
Take some notes and soak it in.
Sir, you need to pipe up the crowd by showing your spice in the ring. Very good, Randy, but what about before you get in the ring? I'll tell you. You gotta get on the mic and cut a promo so hot it will ignite the crowd and burn your opponent to ash. How about you do this? Part of it is knowing your enemy, and part of it is being fast on your feet. Time to try it. Randy, come on up here. Yeah, let's see how you do with rapid fire session.
Alright.
Let's see. Randy is, he is a stupid name. By the way, Iron Taylor, you see the guy's name is Tremor? That's an Earthquake reference. So, if you remember Earthquake from the 80s, that's who he is. He's based off Earthquake. Not as stupid as your face, or Randy's better than a seismic disappointment, wherever you call yourself. That one. Randy is so weak, even I can see that he can't stand a chance of winning. There's Blind Viper. But can you smell what I'm doing? That might be true for snakes and ladders, but we're here to wrestle, so you're going down. Yeah, that one, of course. I'm gonna crack Candy Santos over here like a sugar cookie. Well, you should be careful with all that sugar and candy or you might get diabetes. And I'm going to dump this kitty cat here in the litter box. You see, class, you can generate hype before a mid-match by flexing on the mic. If you want to see more of an old match here on the TV between Luchador and Dash Talent back when Luchador was part of Paul, or PAW. Prior to this bout, Dash has been antagonizing the Beth the Terror with a fishing rod during his matches against other opponents, trying to hook him during a high-flying move. Alright, you slam junkies, get back to work, except for you, Randy. I have a job for you. What is it, Mr. Stretch? There's a guy from Boxwood Extreme Wrestling, the local wrestling lead over at Macho Man Statue. You know it. Do I ever? Great, this BEW wrestler needs help with his gimmick. You know him when you see him. He's kind of in between styles. Alright, we gotta do face paint and handshakes. Let's do it. Alright, quest trackers, don't need to talk about that. Let's talk to Tremor, I guess. What does Tremor got to say here? Okay, I guess we don't need to talk to him, never mind. So yeah, this game's very influenced by 80s and 90s wrestling. For example, there's a British Bulldog poster right here. Let's keep moving. There's Diamond Dallas Page, one of my favorites. They're still having their ladder match. Any more stuff we can do? Nope. After I do this, I'll upload my 2 videos I made. Alright, let's leave the gym. So here's the world map. You can definitely see there's a lot of stuff to do here in the world map to explore. See, this is it's like a tool, like a toy box. Anyway, let's see this Macho Man statue here. Let's go to Cream Macho Man statue, which is a reference to the cream of the crop. Known for his consummate physical ability, his savage wrestling style, and his deep, generalized voice, Macho Man Randy Savage is quite possibly the most iconic legend of wrestling. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for saying that. He's amazing. Celebrating 29 title reigns across his 32-year career, Macho Man was not just a celebrated champion, but a long-standing crowd favorite as well. Whether cutting exciting promos or delivering incredible and theatrical flying elbow drops, Randy Savage won fans and accolades everywhere he went. Even today, Savage is renowned by fans and wrestlers alike. With his story inspiring generation after generation, it is no secret that only someone like Macho Man can make the entire wrestling world stand up and say, "Ooh, yeah." Yep, very true.
Mucho gusto.
It's true. It's truly something, isn't it? Eh? I was more of a fan of guys that wear face paint. Although that time Jake the Snake trapped Macho Man on the ropes and attacked him with that Cobra would go over bait in BEW. BEW? Wait, you're the guy I'm here to meet. I'm from the training gym. I'm here to help. Great. So you see, I can't decide which way to go. Should I be vibrant and electrifying or dark and brooding? I think dark and brooding fits BEW better, but I just love using bright colors. I gotta pick something that'll fit with the vibe of the other guys, or the riders won't know how to use me. Riders? Forget it. Look, can you just go to the face paint shop for me? They have some samples I want to try out. Sure, face paints, so the riders will like you. Poor thing, babbling about riders. You must be delusional. Okay, so I guess we're dealing with WWE riders then, because WWE riders don't know how to use anyone these days. I came all the way down from Obi-chan to check out this shrine. Oh yeah! So she's from the Japan world. Hey, a robot! I talked to you? My daughters asked me to bring her here, then told me not to stand by her. I guess it's not cool enough. Oh well, maybe I can check out that face paint shop when we're done. There's more stuff in the Macho Man's attires. Mainly from his WCW days. Even in Cowdren, we honor the Macho Man's exceptional slamming charity.
Hey, let's have a chat.
Dude, check out that fringe. Macho Man will sure know how to dress. He's like the best parts of the 80s all rolled up into one. Well, you're not wrong there.
Don't you be weird.
Randy Savage, truly one of the best. I hope I can be like him someday. Hey, I don't blame you. It's the Macho Man, Randy Savage. No. No. No, we're not doing that type of stuff. No, sorry. Anyway, let's go to the face paint shop. Let's see what's going on. Holy amigos. Strange, there's no one here. Maybe they're in the back. I just love when they talk, all you hear is like these voices. Face paint on your feet? What kind of madman would do such a thing? I'll tell you, madman. So yeah, the face paint shop has seen better days. Anyway, let's go in the back. Let's see if there's anything there. Oh, it's a raider. Take it all. Gather the war paint for our warlords, for our overlords.
Take some notes and soak it in.
They're looting the shop. Here's one. Take him alive. We'll melt him down to use his plastic as war paint. Asshole. Alright, let's fight him. Nice. Good job, Randy Santos. Oh, nice counter. Let's go for that, stunner.
This looks so nice, brother. Time for a slave.
Stunner! Off the ropes. Bang. Kicked him. Now he's fatigued. Uh-oh. Wasteland wall. Okay, his damage got increased, but, let's take him down. Oh, we can pin him. Let's pin him. Count. show and pinned him. Hey, we got some duct tape. We have some XP.
Dios mío.
I should find the shop owner before those wasteland slammies try to mount him down. Good call. Be on the lookout for chests in all areas. There's always at least some pretty good items from these. For example, there's an elbow pad. A table? There's only one way through one of these. Yeah, table lock blocks your path. Unlock the table with table spot tokens. Once you find one, approach the table and throw a wrestler through it. The locks and tokens come in three different varieties: single, double, and flaming. Wow, flaming tables. ECW. Alright, there's another treasure chest over here. Let's open it. Action figure Speedos. And we have another one. This table spot token. We found all of our treasure. Now, if I go to pause here, let's go to equipment. I can equip these. These give me more damage and other stuff, too. Action figure Speedos, popular garment for many superhero action figures. And increases my armor rate. Nice. Accessory, we equip an elbow pad. Protect those fully adulated joints. Increases armor rating by 1% by 1. Nice. And we locked an achievement. And sharp dressed man. Full every equipment spot on one character. Perfect. Oh, Shawn Michaels reference. Wrestling boots made for face kicks. That's the Shawn Michaels reference. We'll talk about the other stuff on that pause menu at a different time. So yeah, that boot is a reference to Shawn Michaels. Here we go. Pile drive him through the table. And let's go on.
You can't beat me.
More war paint. Our masters demand it.
Nice day, isn't it?
Someone help, we're being robbed. Alright, let's do this. Start with the stunner.
Here's the table. Yeah. Time for a sleep.
Bang. Perfect. How about another one?
Spice so nice blue. Time for a sleep.
Perfect. He's fallen, and now we can pin him again. Come on, ref.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. Beat him. Ring that bell. Got some duct tape. And we level it up. Perfect. You're level 4. And all of our stuff got upgraded. And we learned a new gimmick for attack. We got the grenade splash. That is, I think, a reference to Jimmy Snuka. Yeah, I think that splash is a reference to Jimmy Snuka, I believe. Or Macho Man's crossbody, I'm not sure. Buddy, that was amazing. Are you a superhero?
Such strength. Such machismo.
Ha! Superheroes are fake. I'm a pro wrestler. Well, wherever you are, there's some macho moves. Yes, macho moves. Machito. Like the sound of that. Those blasted wrestle waiters come down here, get supplies for the rituals to worship the road warriors, Hawk and Animal. I wish they could choose someone more heroic. Someone more heroic. Anyways, what can I do for you, bud? It's on the house. Amigo, I'm here for a special order. Some samples for a hombre going through an identity crisis. Ah, I know the one. Can't decide between goth or surfer. So, Sting. So this guy with the face paint is trying to be like, Sting, here they are. Thanks, Majito. So yeah, that guy deciding between face paints is like Sting. See, Sting used to have the surfer gimmick and then he turned into the crow gimmick. Alright, what's this guy? Let's see if he has anything to say for me.
Well.
Hello, we carry the very best in face makeup here, but it doesn't look like your gimmick needs any. Asshole. Alright, let's go back to the statue.
Oh, yeah.
Here, I hope these help on your quest to be EW.
Goth or surfer?
Thanks. Say, what do you think I should choose? You gotta go with surfer. You'll stand up more and suits a true hero. Or go goth, amigo. You'll be more intimidating and mysterious. Should I let him be surfer Sting? Or should I make him be the crow Sting? You like using lighter colors, or bright colors, but you think that the darker side would be better for BEW. I think I'd rather go goth, so crow. Thanks, I'll consider that. If you need me, I'll be over here practicing some catchphrases. So yeah, we basically turned that guy into Crow Sting. Yeah, we turned him into Crow Sting. Anyway, let's go back to the gym. Alright, here's Johnny Stretch. Hey Randy, how'd that job go? I appreciate you doing it. It should strengthen our gym's relationship with BEW. It was unexpectedly enlightening, sir. Yeah, Boxwood Extreme Wrestling is a trip. They really pushed for an insane vibe, with all the barbed wire and edgy characters and all. So basically, they're ECW. But it's what you got to do if you want to compete with the top dogs like Paul, Plush, and Action Figure Wrestling. I meant enlightenment about myself, sir. Great! It's always good to learn more about ourselves and strive to become better. That is true. That's enough for one day. Are you closing up again tonight? You bet, sir. Thanks, Randy. It's a dedication like that that will take you far. That is true, it will.
Muchachos, take some notes. Soak it in here. Dig it.
Love that. Love the voices talking during that. Please help Mr. Stretch's new students, and please help that poor BEW wrestler regain his senses. Amen. What a great day, Macho Man. I feel like I've learned so much. I'm convinced, now even more than ever, that we must always live out our wrestling spirit, and that the world needs heroes. Good night, Macho Man Randy Savage. Heh, Macho Mustachio. Hey, it's Macho Man. He's awesome.
This is my domain.
Whoa. You're here already? The sun hasn't even put the moon down for a 3 count yet. Always good to get an early start, sir. Is that a sleeping bag coming out of your locker? Doesn't matter. Listen, I got a surprise for everyone. Head over to the ring when you're ready. Sure. To the ring. So yeah, he sleeps in the gym. No, I don't blame them. You might have to. You know how hard life is. Alright, class. Stop the flex and turn your necks. We got a special lesson for you. Randy, get in the ring.
This is my place.
Today, we will learn about managers. Managers act as party members, that will provide all sorts of benefits like new gimmicks. Open the gimmick map. Okay. Now scroll to the right to see your manager gimmicks. Just hit your directional pad. You got tag team, triple tag team, and manager. Alright, use my power heckle move gimmick.
This is my domain.
Oh! Weakened him. Really? Pretty cool, huh? Major limits will cost AP just like your regular limits. They may also have other requirements. These limits can be used by any member of your stable, so they can complement your existing abilities by filling in skill gaps, for instance. For instance, if you don't have any healing abilities, use a manager who does. Yeah, managers are also references to other 80s managers from
Go
wrestling.
through me.
Most managers will also have passive skills that provide bonuses for all the members of your stable. They will be versatile and powerful complements to your stable. Choose them wisely.
Dios mío.
Sir, you keep mentioning our stable. Do you mean that sometimes we won't have to wrestle alone? Of course not. You may find other slam junkies that you call friend, or even brother or sister. We'll talk more about that in today's advanced lesson. Head over to the AV room when you're ready. The family thing and stuff. Reference, by the way, to the Hart Foundation. R.I.P., by the way, to Jim Neihart. And the rest of the Harts that are no longer with us.
This is my place.
So, class, yesterday we talked about how your skills in the mic can impact the hype meter. Even more important than that is what kind of hype type you choose. Who knows what a hype type is? I do. It's a type of baby. If you say baby oil, I'll choke slam you.
Here, holla, mi amigos.
It's how you generate hype, sir. Bingo! I think visual aid will help demonstrate this. This is a classic Paul training video I scored from a flea market last month. So you stole it, okay. So where are these two guys over here?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to Paul's official hype type training video. There are many exciting personalities and styles in the world of pro wrestling, which we'll cover today. Each of these gimmicks hype with different actions. For example, the powerhouse type, which Big Daddy Squeeze uses, builds up the crowd by dealing damage.
check this out!
Oh my god, body slam. We know who Big Daddy is, for if you're talking about that guy. He's kind of more like Scott Steiner. Those with a showman type, like with magnificent dash talent, generate hype by taunting and flaunting. So he's like Ric Flair. Sidekicks like it's sell cheers whenever they support another unit. Nice. Willing technicians pump up the crowd with their keen wrestling ability, which is often infinite by stats effects, allowed the anonymous Grim Jim to demonstrate. So he's like the dark guy, basically. Like the Undertaker. He pile drived me! Better not underestimate underdogs like Luchador, because the crowd loves it when they come back against the odds. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Like Rey Mysterio or like some of the older ones. You're free to choose a hype type for any of your characters. Experiment to find ones that suit your style or strategy. Nice. Okay, so you have none. Powerhouse. Attacking generates 1+ hype. Defending, not pinning, an enemy generates 5 hype. Getting a critical hit gains 10 hype. And then the cons are all gimmicks cost 10% more AP and damage reductions released by 10. Showman. Taunting generates 10 hype. Nailing button prompts during combat generates 3+ hype. Cons are after taunting, all friendly units take 50% extra damage for turn, and your damage reduction reduced by 10. Sidekicks. Using healing or buffing gimmicks generate 3+ hype. Healing a fatigued unit gains 5+ hype. Reviving someone generates 10+, and using items it generates +1. Your cons, though, are your gimmicks are +10, and normal attacks deal 10% less damage. Technician. Nailing button presses during combat generates 3+ hype. Pinning an enemy generates 5+ hype. Debuffs. Inflicting debuffs gain 3+, and bonus elemental damage gains 3+ hype. But your cons are normal attacks do 15% less damage. And underdogs. Acting while under fatigue or debuff generates 3+ hype. Acting when a friendly unit is KO'd generates 5+, and stop an opponent from pinning you generates 10+. But your normal attacks do 15% less damage. I'll probably choose Technician, because that's my favorite type to use. Let's use Technician. I know, it feels weird to have someone like Macho Man Randy Savage have Technician as their type, but hey, it's fine.
Win. You go through me.
Okay, that's enough now. Don't forget your essays on the Poetics of Pile Drivers. Oh my god. Are due on Monday. Can you imagine naming an essay that? Poetics on Pile Drivers.
Right.
Hey, do you guys hear? Paul is supposed to put on a dark match over at Boxwood. Dude, no way. That's incredible. Yeah, and from what I've heard, it's going to be an open event. Anyone can take part. Here's the catch. Since the event is in Boxwood, you know BEW is going to try to get their guy into it.
Want to become a coil spring of excitement?
If BEW will be choosing a fighter, they'll have to choose their championship title holder, right? All they have to do is become the BEW champion. Then they would have to pick us. What makes you think you become the BEW champion? All I have to do is defeat the current champion, right? Yeah, but BEW would have to work you into the storyline, and you would have to get more over than the current champion, and look, Harambe, all I need to do is beat the current champion. Then, I'll get to be able in the dark match, and maybe even earn a spot on the roster. That's not much of a plan. My plan is no plan. I'm the human torpedo. Watch out, Boxwood, here I come. That guy's crazy.
Hello.
I don't know, man. He's pretty, sane. You can tell he lives and breathes this stuff. He needs to grow up. That's not how the world works. I think he's, I think he's authentic. See, I don't know how to say that word. My spelling's awful. His hope is inspiring and attractive
This
even.
lion's not going to sleep tonight.
Oh my god. Terry Flynn! Probably, I think that's a Terry Funk reference, or a reference to one of the Freebirds. Oh no, that's a reference to one of the Freebirds. Maybe a dose of reality in Botswood will open his eyes. I promise I won't fail you. Hey Randy, I'm locked up for the day. See you Monday. Actually, Mr. Stretch, do you have a minute? What's on your mind? Sir, I'm ready. Ready to enter the world of professional wrestling. Paul has put on a dark match over in Botswood. I plan to become the BEW champion and enter the match for a shot at the big time. I even got my gimmick pan picked out. From now on, I'll be the Spice himself. The south of the border savage. Macho Man. It's quite the impressive shtick, Machito Man. But it takes more than a gimmick to win the world of professional wrestling. You got the skills of the heart, kid, but you may have not had the wisdom to navigate the world of professional wrestling, not without losing your soul. My soul? The world of pro wrestling is larger than lives, heroes, and terrible villains. I'm not afraid, Senor Stretch. My mind is already made up. I have to do this. I know it is, kid, and I know there's no stopping you, so you have my blessing. But take heed. This world has a way of stomping on goodness, so be prepared for a fight. Or to fight. But keep slamming and greatness will come your way. Oh, see. Nice, the old Predator-style arm shake. So there the Wrestlequest begins. So I guess we're running out again onto the open world. Back to the cream statue.
Oh, yeah.
This is it, Randy. No fireworks display will not. But keep slamming and greatness will be yours. With those words, Magneto Man enters the world, but can he find his way without losing his soul? We turn now to another hero looking at the same fate. Fixed stars, contemplating his own path.
I'm not a hitman.
Okay, so if people want to know, this is Bret Hart. So this guy's like Bret Hart. Rick Loden. Okay, fireworks, that's the cue. Show must be about to begin. And Stick. And Stag. Stag is like Jim Neihart. So we got the Hart Foundation right now. You guys will catch on about who's who here soon. There you are. I should have known you'd be here. You're so predictable. I like to think it's as relatable. Yeah, speaking of being relatable, do you think we could go over the script again real quick? Didn't read it, did you? Come on, dude. You know I've been busy with the Hockey 94 tournament. You're such a hoser sometimes, Stag. Next, you're gonna tell me that you didn't practice our walk-on either. Come on, we got a little bit of time to go over it. Alright, walk this way. Stag Logan has joined the party. And we got an achievement. Hoof Puck. Recruit Stag Logan to your stable. Next we read the statue. Known for his ability, Savage's wrestling ability. Okay, hold on. Most iconic wrestling legend. Okay, we already read this. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this first part of Wrestlequest. It's a blast to play this game, and I hope you all enjoyed this first part. We'll see you next time for part 2 out here in the great winds of the north. We'll see you next time.